All right, everyone, thank you for coming back. Welcome back. Wanda is back. Today, oh, we're having an echo. Hold on a second. We have an echo. Hold on. Let's stop the echo. Thank you. Anyways, we are back. Wanda is back to talk about Disney Day again. We're just going to do a little bit of a recap of everything that we got from Disney Day. Why am I echoing so much? Am I echoing? Let me know. There's a tab open. There's a tab open, people. Let me know if I'm echoing because I can hear myself. This is really frustrating. It's always something. But we're gonna be talking about everything that we have gone over yesterday. If you were here yesterday, thank you so much. We got like 1,200 views from our coverage yesterday. We're back. We're not echoing anymore. Thank you. But we got 1,200 views from our live stream yesterday, which was insane. And so we're just gonna go over everything. I have like a little presentation. It's official. It's a time. Okay. So let's start on the first slide and not the last slide. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So as you know, yesterday was Disney Plus Day, and they announced a bunch of different things for Disney Plus. For the Disney side of Disney Plus, Pixar, lots and lots of Marvel stuff, and a few Star Wars. Honestly, to be honest with y'all, I was kind of disappointed with the way that Disney Plus Day went. It was kind of all over Twitter, and then they had their little videos come out on Disney Plus, the platform. But we got like a 4-minute Pixar video, cool. We got a 14-minute Marvel video, but half of it was stuff that we've already seen. Like 7 minutes of it was a recap of the year, which great, cool. But then once we get to the other half, how are you just going to put little blips out there? You know what I mean? Hi, thank you for coming on, Ranger fan. Thank you so much. 90s X-Men is coming back. I need to watch it. I haven't watched it. I know it's good. I've heard so many things about it. So I'm going to have to get into it since they are bringing back that show. So yes, Disney Plus Day was a really big event, and they announced a bunch of stuff. We're just going to go over all of it. They're bringing back Cheaper by the Dozen, people. They are bringing it back with Zach Braff and Gabrielle Union. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited because they're doing like a multicultural, this is how Gabrielle Union described it, as a multicultural family of 12 or of 14. And what else can we ask for? You know what I mean? It just seems like a perfect movie, and I'm excited for it. I didn't know that I needed to see these two in a movie. I don't know if we've had before. Honestly, can't remember. But yeah, and it's going to come out in March of 2022. Let me put this over here so I can see this. So yeah, it's going to come out in March of 2022. The next thing that we're getting is Disenchanted. Why is there a play button here? I don't need this. Okay, anyways. Disenchanted, if you know the original Enchanted with Amy Adams and Patrick Dempsey. The original movie came out in 2007. I was 7 years old when that movie came out, and it's a perfect movie. If you haven't seen it, it's on Disney Plus now. They finally put it up there, and the music's really great. I love seeing Amy Adams in it, and the fact that they're bringing it back 15 years later, I just don't even know what they're going to do with it. I just hope that most of the cast comes back because, Idina Menzel, literally Frozen, like Elsa from Frozen, she had like a small role in this movie. But just seeing how she's come from 15 years, she's probably gonna get a bigger role or like her own solo or something like that. I don't know. But it's gonna be exciting to see them in this. Let's see. What did you say? Cheaper by the Dozen is something that can work really well as a reboot. I think so as well, because it's I feel like with Cheaper by the Dozen, we can go back to that. With Cheaper by the Dozen, it's gonna be more modernized, so it's gonna be interesting with cell phones and just bringing in modern stuff. I really wonder what's gonna happen when this timer runs out because I've never seen this before, so that's gonna be interesting to go through. But anyways, the next thing that we had an announcement for was Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That they're coming out with a animated series, and it looks like claymation. It looks like when I saw the trailer, it was like a claymation type deal. And I was like, okay, cool. And it's coming out December 3rd, so very soon. It's just a rehash of what we've already known. If you've seen the live action one, it's the same story. When I watched the trailer, I was like, okay, they're like rebooting it in a way. And then they're also coming out. They also announced a Project Rules one that's also going to come out, so that's going to be interesting. Yeah, this timer did not do anything. Go away. Oh, there we go. Go away, timer. So they're going to come out with a Project Rules, which is just going to be a part 2, and that one doesn't come out until 2022, but it doesn't say like when or it doesn't say like a specific month, but they're already setting up part 2s and part 3s and stuff. I'm so excited for this next one. Okay, Chip and Dale, Chip and Dale didn't even cross my mind ever in my lifetime. But when you put John Mulaney and Andy Samberg on that, I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll watch it. Like, it's not even a question. I mean, these two together in a movie, 10 out of 10. Like, I know I said that a lot. Stop. I know you're going to come for me. This is like comedic gold, okay? So this is gonna be fun. And this movie is, let's see, John Mulaney and Andy Samberg star in a hybrid live-action CG animated feature film streaming on Disney Plus in spring of 2022. And actually, they say that it's not a reboot, it's a comeback. So it might be a continuation of the Chip and Dale series or movie. I don't think I watched Chip and Dale as a kid, so I don't really know much about it. But it says it's a comeback. So get that, you know. Next, we have this. I couldn't watch the trailer for it because I couldn't watch the trailer when it first was announced because I would have gotten copyrighted for it. But I watched it a little bit, and it's just like archival footage. So the Beatles get back, and Peter Jackson's docuseries streams over 3 nights, starting on November 25th, 2021. So that's a day after Hawkeye comes out. And yeah, it's just kind of archival footage. If you're really interested in that, mark that date. It's going to come out soon. The next one for our musical fans, Better Nate Than Ever. So based on a book by Tim Federle, Better Nate Than Ever premieres spring of 2022. The only person I really recognize here is Joshua Bassett. And we know him from High School Musical, the series. And so this is supposed to follow so here's the story. These kids don't get into their school musical, and so they sneak into like some other musical, and that's kind of all the information I got from that. But it's gonna be like that cliche, the kids couldn't get into their musical, so they break out and they do it, and they're able to they're just perfect, and you know, that kind of story, the triumph. So it's gonna be a musical, as you can tell just from the poster. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so that's that. Hocus Pocus 2. So the first one came out in 1993. I haven't seen Hocus Pocus, but I hear a lot about it, so I'm pretty sure that it's really good. It's probably like a very iconic thing, and I feel like I can hear everyone being like, "You haven't seen Hocus Pocus?" I probably have. It's just been a really long time. But yeah, so we have Kathy Najimy, Betty Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker. They're coming back for their roles, and it's premiering fall of 2022 on Disney Plus. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much all the information I got on that. See, that's what I'm saying about this Disney Plus thing. Let's come back real quick. That's what I'm saying about Disney Plus Day, where it's like we got a lot of photos of stuff. We got a lot of we got like little clips. But I was expecting more of a DC fandom where we had a presentation, a live stream. I wanted to see Kevin Feige come out. I wanted to see Dave Filoni. I wanted to see maybe some of the actors come out and be like, hey, here's our new show. This is what's going to be in it. We did have that with Zach Braff and Gabrielle Union with Cheaper by the Dozen. Great. We had that with Disenchanted. Great. But then that was pretty much it. We didn't really get, we had that for Willow as well, but we didn't really get that for really anything else. And I was expecting it to be a cohesive situation, but it was very like, I had to go to this website. I had to go from Twitter to Disney Plus, Twitter to Disney Plus. I had to go all over the place. and then also find some articles to get information. It was just not cohesive. The Star Wars part of Disney Plus confused me a bit. Like literally, they just kind of just everything was everywhere, and I was disappointed just a little bit, a ton of bit. So let's come back. Now we have a Pinocchio movie coming to Disney Plus. It's gonna be a live action, and the thing is, I looked it up because I wanted to look up some information. And the thing is, a Pinocchio movie has already been out, and it came out in 2019, and it was nominated for an Oscar. Like, do we have to do this again? Like, I'm fine with it. Like sure, we'll do it again. It's gonna have Tom Hanks. It's gonna have Tom Hanks in it. I don't have a picture of Tom Hanks here, but he's probably gonna be the old man. It's gonna have Tom Hanks in it. It's gonna have Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Cynthia Erivo. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing names. And Keegan Michael Key. So, it seems like a really great cast, but you better bring something to it. Because you gotta with reboots, because that's what Disney is. That's all Disney is now. With reboots, you gotta bring something new to the table. You can't always redo the same thing over and over. So hopefully they're bringing something more interesting. I just noticed that everything that I've mentioned is a reboot, except for Better Nate Than Ever. I just noticed that. Come on, Disney. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. I'm actually a little bit excited for this. Not gonna lie. So this Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild, we did get a full trailer for this. Not like a full trailer, but they say it's a teaser, but it was 2 minutes. So Simon Pegg is back as Buck in an all-new movie premiering January 28th, 2022. So we have a date for this. And the thing is, the dinosaur, you know what I'm talking about. The Ice Age dinosaur was the best one. So I'm really happy that they capitalized on this and they're going to follow these three because it really was the best one. So they're going to go back into the dinosaur land or something like that. But the problem that I have with it is that the animation looked horrendous. I'm sorry. It looks really bad. And the thing is, it's a movie. And if it was a TV show, I would have let it go because with Monsters, Inc., Monsters at Work, the animation's for Pixar, but it's a TV show. So I was like, that's fine. If you've seen this trailer for this, absolutely not. It's rough. So we'll see. Next movie. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for Chosen Jacobs because he was in it and he hasn't had anything big since then. And all of his co-stars had. You've seen it, okay? So finally he's getting his movie. He's starring. He is the main actor in Sneakerella, and it's exactly what you think it is. It's exactly what you think it is, okay? And I'm here for it. So he is like a sneakerhead. He loves to design his own sneakers. And she is the daughter of some rich sneaker guy. I don't know. It's cliche to the bone, okay? And I'm here for it. So he goes to the ball and he leaves his sneaker. And so she has to find him. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, sorry, my phone just went off. Hold on. Hello? Okay, sorry. So I'm here for it because the Cinderella story can never die. They make one every year. I should watch the Camila Cabello one because apparently that one's really bad. But anyways, moving on. Proud Family. Oh, I'm just reading the comments now. Disney loves doing that. Yes, they do love rebooting stuff. So the Proud Family is getting a continuation. I'm pretty sure it's a continuation. I wasn't completely sure, but when I was watching it, it seemed like Penny was, that's her name, Penny Proud, right? She seemed a lot older. I haven't seen the Proud Family in a really long time. Last time I watched it was when I was really young, and so I need to catch up on it and stuff because I think it's a continuation of their story, and I'm excited for it to come back. I don't know why it ever got canceled. It's a show that's needed. Yes, so it looks pretty good, and if you haven't seen the trailer, it's on YouTube or something like that. We're gonna move on to High School Musical, the series, season 3, the longest title of all time. And can you see it? Love's an open door. Love give me so much more. So yeah, season 3 of High School Musical, the series is happening, and it's gonna be revolved around Frozen, which I love that because with last season doing Beauty of the Beast, I was kind of like, about it because I'm kind of over Beauty and the Beast. So I'm excited about Frozen, and I'm wondering how they're gonna cast this. Someone in our chat earlier, yesterday, was saying that maybe Gina could be Elsa, and I'm like, okay, maybe, yeah. So it's gonna be interesting how they do it. And my question to you is, do you think that what's her name? The girl who did Sour, the Sour girl. Not Sour. Is it Sour? What's her name? Olivia Rodrigo. Do you think that Olivia Rodrigo is coming back for season 3? Because watching season 2 was the most awkward thing that has ever happened in my whole life because they really recreated their breakup. They had a whole breakup scene. They were struggling with their relationship. And I'm like, that is so awkward for me. I'm like, I quit. My album is doing great. I'm probably going to come out with another album called Sweet. Can I just go? So do you think that she's going to come back? When I Googled that text above, Frozen popped up. Yeah. So Frozen people. Let's go back. So we have another reboot, the Spiderwick Chronicles. Okay, let me just hold on a second. Just the Spiderwick Chronicles. If you don't know, the original movie came out in 2008, and it had Freddie Highmore in it. Which, if you don't know Freddie Highmore by now, oh my gosh, he is a phenomenal actor, and he was in Bates Motel, and that was a really good show. And right now, that was a really successful show, and it ended. And right now, he's in The Good Doctor, and I actually need to finish that show. I need to get caught up on it on this most recent season. But my Freddie Highmore is Spiderwick, okay? And that was a really good a childhood movie. Let me read. I wonder if there's a description for it. I did not get a good description. So all it says here is a new live-action series based on the beloved best-selling books. That is not a good description. It's like a fantasy. Okay, look here, we can read this. One of the three Grace children, Jared, has always been thought of as a troublemaker. So when strange things happen after his family moves to a relative's mansion. Just say mansion. Like, why does it have to be fancy words? Sister Mallory, twin brother Simon, and his mother assume that Jared is behind it all. So it's like all about like trolls and like garden people and like fairies. It's a really great movie. Watch the trailer for the 2008 movie, or just watch the movie in general. It's just a great fantasy movie for kids, and it still holds up to this day. Like what, 12, 13 years later? Yeah. Oh my gosh, do I think the characters will return? Oh. Okay, here's the ultimate like Spiderwick. Ready? Are you ready? Freddie Highmore comes back as both the characters, Jared and Simon, as his older self, and they come back to the house. Okay, so it's Simon. Simon comes back to the mansion because Jared is done. Jared was the troublemaker. He is done. Okay, he's like, after all of that, no. Or would it be Jared? Nah, Simon. Simon's the calmer one. He would come back and he would be like, everything is all good, guys. Like, I've protected the house and all that stuff. And they have their kids. It would just be so great, right? And then like Simon's like, Jared, we have a problem. I need you back. No? Like, that would be so great. And the troll who was like eating birds. Yeah, the troll. I forgot his name. I forgot who plays him. But this original movie made $164 million. Okay, that's a lot of money. Okay. Bring Freddie Highmore back. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. Baymax is getting a series. It's getting a series. So with this show, it's going to be more of just him. Let's see. What am I trying to say? Baymax is helping the people around in his community. It's not really like Big Hero 6. It's just really Baymax. You know, what's his brother's name in the movie? I need to bring stuff up. I'm so sorry. Seth Rogen does voice the troll. You're right. Let me bring up the cast of Big Hero 6 real quick. What's the brother's name? Tadashi. So Tadashi made Baymax, as you know, in the original movie because he was supposed to be a healthcare provider. And then Tadashi passes away. This guy takes over Hero's like tech. And so Hero brings together Big Hero 6 to take down the bad guy. But now with this show, he's going back to his original code. Okay, he's going back to his originalness of Baymax helping the community. And I think that's gonna be really cute. I hope that it's gonna be like shorts in a way of like maybe it's like 11-minute episodes or 21-minute episodes at max. Like we don't really need anything longer than that. But I mean, it seems like a cool idea. Do you think that there will be any cameos from our Big Hero 6, from our other people? I think that there might be. Maybe Heroes will be in it. I know that I saw his mom in the trailer. In the trailer. I saw Hero's mom in the trailer, but I didn't see Hero himself or anybody else from the show, or I might have missed it. But yeah, I mean, it's a time. Zootopia Plus, same thing as Big Hero 6, as Baymax. We're not really doing a cohesive story. We're just doing kind of the side quest of our favorite people. So this is going to be more for kids. I know that the animated shows are already supposed to be more for kids, but you know it's for us, okay? You know it's for us. And Zootopia is just... I don't even know how to explain how good this movie is. It's such a great movie on society and like power dynamics in our society. Please watch this movie and show it to your kids. And this is a great way to explain race or to explain sex. Sexes as in male versus female. That's what I mean. And it's just great. So with this show, they're not really following. It doesn't seem like this is all we got, this poster, but it doesn't seem like we're following the fox and the bunny. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting people's names, but we're following like Flash. Love how I remembered Flash. We're following Flash and the rest of the cast on their side quest. That's what it seems like. Which, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it. I'm a nanny, so I'll probably put it on with the kids. Yeah. Let's see. What's next? Tiana. There was a concept art, but I couldn't put it up here because it was very, very blurry. So there was no point in even putting it up. But Tiana is gonna get her own series. Let's see what the description was for this. A long-form musical series about the newly crowned princess Amadonia. Heads to Disney Plus in 2023. So I'm actually happy that it's coming out in 2023 because I don't want it to be rushed. I want this to be like done very well. So push it to 2023 because there's a lot of things coming out in 2022. And so yes, Tiana's getting her own story where she's a princess, but she still has her Louisiana roots. That's what they described it as. So I'm excited for new music. I need it. I need new music because I love the Princess and the Frog soundtrack. I remember watching it. It came out when I was 13, I think. Did it come out the same year as Frozen? No way. No, hold on a second. Did it come out the same year as Frozen? No, I'm sorry. That's not the right word. Princess and the... Oh, I am completely wrong. Why did I think I was 13 when I watched this? I was 9. Okay, because Frozen came out in 2013. I was definitely 9. Here in Canada, they also revealed 4 movies from 20th Century Studios, which will also be on Hulu. I did not know this. Because the thing is, Disney now owns Fox. So I did not hear about the 20th century stuff. Hold on. I have to look this up. Thank you. Hold on a second. Let's go back to big screen. I'm going to look it up right now. 20th century. So what? Four new movies? For Disney Plus, you're saying? Because I did not hear about this. So when they did the Disney Plus day. But I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look it up later because we have to keep this going. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything. You have to tell me which movies. For Hulu? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. But anyways, yes, Tiana's gonna come out in 2023. I'm excited for that. Okay. Okay, so I saw the trailer for this, and oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry. Hold on. I saw the trailer for this, and this is only for kids. This is for kids, not even trying to cater to anyone else on Disney Plus. This is for kids. So let me get the description up for this. It's called Intertwined. Where is it? Oh, Intertwined, the first Disney Plus original series produced in Latin America, now available to stream. And it seems a little bit like Coco. It's like almost exactly like Coco, where she wants to do musicals, and she's like trying to figure out. She's like, my grandma Coco used to do musicals, and her mom's like, no, you're not gonna do musicals. And then she's like, well, I want to do it anyways. And then but then this is what veers off. She finds this magical bracelet. And she goes back to the 90s when her mom was the same age as her, and she like does the musical or something like that. The trailer was very cheesy. Like it was just oozing with cheese. And I was like, you know what? It's for the kiddos. For the kiddos. Oh. That makes sense then. That makes sense because it was okay, that definitely makes sense that it's English dubbed because the audio, I was like, this is cheese. Like the people that are speaking on this is cheese. But I guess if it's in the original language of Spanish, then it'll be a lot better. So this is all for everything that's coming to Disney Plus. Not Disney Plus, sorry. To the Disney side of Disney Plus. And now we're going to move on to Pixar. We're going to move on to Pixar. Go back to this one. So yeah, we're going to move on to Pixar now. There was not a lot. Okay. We're going back to big screen. There was not a lot. And they really could have said more about Lightyear with Chris Evans. Chris Evans could have popped up and been like, hey, he literally could have said one sentence. Hey, make sure to go watch my show, our new movie. He could have talked about the movie. This is a great way to promote it a lot better. People are going to watch it anyways because, I mean, it's Pixar, it's Chris Evans. What else? What more do you need? Oh, it's Buzz Lightyear. What else do you need? That's the formula right there. But he really could have come on. He could have been on a Zoom call being like, hey, we're coming out with a new movie. I'm really excited about it. Here's our co-stars, blah, blah, blah. But they didn't have anything about Lightyear. We got a trailer like a couple weeks ago, but you could have done a little bit more effort, right? But no, that's fine. So what we did get, though, was Cars on the Road with Owen Wilson's coming back and Larry the Cable Guy is coming back to do this. I think it's a series. Let's go back. I'm like, my script is messed up. Hold on. Where is it? Is it a series or is it a movie? Cars on the Road. Pixar's Cars gets a new series with Mater and Lightning McQueen heading out on a cross-country road trip, streaming only on Disney Plus. So it's a series, and so it's probably going to be another situation where it's like Monsters at Work, which I actually really liked Monsters at Work. Monsters at Work was a cohesive story. It wasn't something new every episode. You had to watch the whole thing and you got a full story out of it. So I really liked that. And I hope that with this show, they do the same thing, or just with Pixar shows in general, they should have it where it's a cohesive thing that every week we get a new part of the story and not just like, oh, it's a kiddie situation, which I know it's for kids, but like you can still make it complex. Okay. We've seen you do it before, Pixar. You can make it complex. Okay. Yeah, see, Monsters at Work was really good. Yeah. So Pixar, you can do it. You can make it something good. Okay, so now let's move on to the next one. I actually liked how they advertised this. This looked okay, so this is called Win or Lose. And so Pixar's first ever original long form animated series. Okay. Long form. What do you mean? Okay. Sorry. Pixar's first ever original long form animated series lands at Disney Plus in 2023. Each 20-minute episode highlights the perspective of a different character as a middle school co-ed softball team prepares for their championship game. And so how they described it was it's going to be from a perspective of each person. So the coach it will be animated in the sense of everything will be heightened. So the coach will be like super pumped up, or he'll be big, way, way bigger than the kids, because that's how kids see adults. They're just like, they're giants when really they're not. And then there was one where they said it'll be like a brother of one of the softball players, and he's going to be bored throughout the entire game. And so we'll see him make an imaginary world out of the softball field, which I love that. And then another concept was the star player and how she feels. I think it was she or he, I don't know, how they feel on the field when they catch the winning ball or something like that. But it'll be animated in a sense of like just a beautiful, picture of that. So I think that this is going to be a really special show, and it might win an Emmy. I can't speak. It might win an Emmy, because I can just see that. That looks like a good one. Next. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it for Pixar. We're going to move on to Marvel now. Get ready. As we're waiting to get ready, as we're pumping up, make sure to subscribe. Thank you for our new subscribers from our live stream. Yesterday, we had a great live stream of 1,200 people came on, which was so amazing. We got some new subscribers. So make sure to subscribe right now. And also don't forget our super chat is on. That's a great way to support the channel, or just subscribe. That's also a great way to support. Okay, we are back. We're back. See, that was a quick pump up. Get yourself ready. Wanda is here. So the first thing we have is we got a little teaser, not a teaser, but we got a clip, like a full clip of Hawkeye, okay, of Haley Steinfeld and Jeremy Renner in the show Hawkeye, that's coming out November 24th. Yeah, November 24th. And that's the next Marvel show to come out. And I'm actually excited for it. After seeing the trailer, some people didn't like the trailer. I'm looking at you, John Campia. I really loved it because I have been waiting for a Marvel Christmas with. Yes. So from the clip that we got, it seems like it's really going to revolve around Christmas. There was Christmas music playing. We could see the snow. Like, it was very Christmas themed. How many times can I say Christmas? And the scene looked really cool. It was like a one shot, and in the back of a car, and the camera was spinning around, and we can see all the action happening all at once. And that takes a lot of choreograph. And the last time I saw a shot like that was in Kingsman, and they did that scene really well. So it'll be interesting how that scene compares, and if Disney and if this show can do that as well. Let me know what y'all thought of it. Let me know what y'all thought of the scene. It was only premiered on Disney Plus. Once again, Disney Plus did not do good on this Disney Day. And so the way to look it up is you go to the Disney Plus app. You have to type in Marvel 2021, and then you find the 14-minute video. You go towards the end of the video, and then you'll find it. See? Too many steps. Okay? But yeah, I'm excited for it. I don't have a lot of expectations because it's Jeremy Renner. It's like Hawkeye, which Hawkeye has always been a low expectation character for me, because you got what? Let's see. You got Mind Controlled. What happened with him in 2015 in Age of Ultron? What did he do? He got someone killed? No, sorry. No. Like, no, it's just Quicksilver was slow. Didn't do much. What else? Civil War. He fought a little bit in Civil War. He works with Wanda, I guess. We'll take it. Wasn't there for Infinity War. Endgame, you went rogue. What happened? That was it. Like, vibes. You gotta bring it back for us. So I really have not a lot of expectations for this show. So you can only go up from there, right? Next thing that's coming out for Marvel is Oscar Isaac's Moonlight. I don't know much about Moonlight. I just love Oscar Isaac. He was great in Dune. If you haven't seen Dune yet, go watch it. It's on HBO Max. It's already too late to watch it in IMAX because it's been out for a while now, but it's on HBO Max. Go watch it. It's great. So, yes, this show, I don't know a lot about this show, so here's a description. A vigilante who suffers from dissociative identity disorder is thrust into a deadly war of the gods against the backdrop of modern and ancient Egypt. The series premieres in 2022. We don't know the month. We don't know anything like that. Oh, I'm reading the comments. I like how you pointed John Campea. I'm guessing you're aware of the whole Spider-Man thing he did. No, I'm not. I am not aware of the Spider-Man thing that he did. What did he do? I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so... But anyways, here's a little gif of what we can expect from a Moon Knight character like Oscar Isaac. And I would not be surprised. Like Oscar Isaac can probably bring it to the table and do really great things. So I would love to see him do some martial arty stuff. Next thing. Sorry, there wasn't a lot. There was some clips on the Marvel on the Marvel video of it, but I can't show it here because you get copyrighted. It's rough. It's rough out here. We also got some information about She-Hulk. She-Hulk. I'm actually excited about She-Hulk. Like, no, we actually got a clip. Okay, this is what Disney Plus Day was supposed to be. It was supposed to be little blurps, little blips, little clips of She-Hulk. Oh, I'm getting a message. He was sent a pic of No Way Home and posted them on his Twitter thinking it's Photoshop. Really? He was sent a pic of No Way Home. Did he just was it leaks? Oh my gosh. Was it like, did he leak like Spider-Man stuff? Because that's crazy. I need to, how do I change this to where I could see your stuff a lot faster than, because I know that it's a really long delay. Yeah, sorry. This delay is probably pretty bad. But anyways, he probably leaked stuff. Okay, anyways, She-Hulk. She-Hulk is coming out. The little blurbs that we got was really cool. It's gonna have Mark Ruffalo and Tatiana Maslany, and we got to look at what's his name, Mark Ruffalo back as Smart Hulk. Which, okay, if you've seen Shang-Chi by now, it's been out for a day, but I'm pretty sure it's been out for 2 months now, so I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it. At the end credit scene, we get to see Mark Ruffalo, but we get to see him, we get to see Bruce Banner, as himself, not as Hulk, not as Smart Hulk. So now I'm kind of confused where Shang-Chi is placed in the MCU. If with She-Hulk that comes out in 2022, he's back as Smart Hulk with his arm perfectly fine, all that stuff. But in Shang-Chi, his arm was still in a sling. Does Bruce Banner have the ability to go from regular Bruce Banner to Smart Hulk? Is that his capabilities now? Like, I'm just kind of confused with this. I really, like, when you rewatch Shang-Chi, you'll see at the beginning of the movie, when we finally see Shang-Chi, the character, at the beginning, it says present day. What does present day mean? what does present day mean? Because present day for me is 2021. Present day for you could be literally what? Could be 2023 because that's 5 years after, right? Yeah, that's 2023 is 5 years after the blip when everyone comes back. So yeah, is that present day? Or do you mean present day like in between the blip? What are we talking about here? Just say the month and the day. There was a TikTok on this, and I think it was so funny because it's just like our present day is different from your present day. So you can't just put present day. So I don't know. I really don't know what this could be. Oh, I have a comment. That's the thing. I don't know for sure, but it's why Spider-Man pics were spreading like crazy for a bit that night. But I'm not 100% sure if it was fake or not. Dude, I'm really tired of these Spider-Man leaks. It's not fun anymore. Like it's not even like it's just not fun. And like I said yesterday, what if we got leaks like this for Endgame? Imagine if we were able to see Captain America, just a blurry, horrible photo, a blurry photo of Captain America holding Mjolnir. How would you feel? You'd be like, what? Like you'd be like I can't even get that excitement anymore. I already know. I did not know he picked up Mjolnir until I was sitting in that seat when that scene showed. Or I didn't know that Tony, I almost said Tony Hawk. Oh my gosh. Tony Stark had the Infinity Gauntlet on his arm. Like, what if that was just leaked on Twitter? Like, how would you feel? You'd be like, I have to rant because this stuff makes me mad. Oh, I wait what? 10 years? Because, yeah, that came out, no, 11 years because it came out in 2019. I waited 11 years just for it to be leaked? I cried. I'm going on to rant. I cried on Friday morning because I was going to see it that Friday night. And the thing is, there was people that were able to see it Thursday night. And apparently, so I was working at a daycare. I have to go on this rant. I was at a daycare, and the parents took their child to go see Endgame on a Thursday night. The child, luckily I wasn't there yet. The child ghost tells a different coworker, and they spoil that Thor kills Thanos. I didn't hear it, but my coworker's like, this kid just spoiled this movie for me. And I literally start crying because I'm like, I don't want to be in a room with this kid because he's 4 and I'm not going to yell at this kid because I'm not going to be like, hey, you can't do that. You're 4. You don't know. You don't know that I've been here since I was 8. You don't know. So I literally went to my director and I had to be like, please do not put me in a room with this kid because I have been anticipating this movie since I was 8. I have been here. I have been watching everything. I do not want this movie to be spoiled for me. And she was looking at me crazy. And I'm like, you can look at me crazy all day. Put me in a different room. I'm seeing this movie tonight. Why would I want it to be spoiled for me? And so she put me in a different room. I got to see the movie that night. Ended up being that Thor killing Thanos was in the beginning of the movie, so it's fine. But still, okay? So y'all need to stop with these leaks. I'm okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I just remember that day being very stressful because I avoided that kid, and he was. Hey, I could tell that he was hurt, but I was like, hey, this is my life. Okay, this is my life on the line. Sorry. We're gonna go back to this. She-Hulk is coming out. Stop spoiling Spider-Man stuff. And yeah, moving on to Miss Marvel. Okay, moving on to Miss Marvel. It looked cheesy. I'm sorry. Miss Marvel looked cheesy, guys. It really did. This is what we got from it. And okay, so I don't want to discredit it too much just yet because she might have made that suit herself. But then also it looks too good for her to make it herself, but then also looks really bad for her to not make it herself. So it's really in that in between. And then also I really don't know how this is going to be cohesive with MCU because I know that she's supposed to show up in the Marvels movie, which I'm just like, we have Captain Marvel, an adult. We have Monica Rambeau, an adult. And then we have Miss Marvel, a kid. So like, what is this? What is the story? But I guess we're gonna get answers in the Miss Marvel series, which is supposed to come out in summer of 2022. She's 16, Pakistani American from Jersey City. Gets superpowers like the hero she always looked up to. So it's a coming of age story. Summer of 2022. I mean, it's gonna come out before the Marvels. Sorry, it's gonna come out. Yeah, what is it called? Marvels? I already forgot. The Marvels, right? Yeah, the Marvels movie. I'm forgetting the name. I just said it earlier. But anyways, yeah. So we'll see how this is cohesive, but it looked a little bit cheesy, to be honest with y'all. But it did get pushed out to, it was supposed to come out this month, but it got pushed out to summer of 2022. So it's gonna be really interesting how they changed things, like what they changed, because I think from the concept art, because the original concept art that they put out, it was like they changed her superpower to like be like an energy thing because they didn't want her to be similar to Mr. Fantastic. And it's like, we're not dumb. Like we'll be okay. I promise you we'll be okay. We'll be able to know the difference between Mr. Fantastic and Miss Marvel. It's a little bit similar, yes, but like give her powers from the comics. Like we'll be fine, you know? So if we're able to have several super soldiers, I think we're able to have like people with the same powers and stuff. And we're having like we're having Monica Rambeau and Captain Marvel. That's just are they not the same? Almost the same? Okay. So yeah, that's interesting. We're having Echo, which I don't know a lot about, but I know that it connects to Daredevil. So I'm excited to see if Charlie Cox comes back. We're going to get introduced to the Echo character in the Hawkeye series, which comes out on November 24th. And and she wasn't in the trailer, I don't think, but it's going to be interesting how they put her together in our MCU world. And if they mention a Matt Murdock, just if she says Matt, like, if she says, that's enough for me. I just need it back. I need Charlie Cox to come back. And she says, that's enough for me. So, because it's supposed to be connected to Daredevil, like her character in the series or something like that is connected to that. And the character, literally the actress's name, Aliqua Cox. I can't say her name, but they have the same last name. That might mean something. Easter egg. Charlie Cox, Aliqua Cox. Same thing. She's gonna be. Yes, Charlie was so good as Daredevil. Exactly. So can we just have him back as Daredevil? Just bring, like, you have the money, Marvel. Don't play. You have the money. So yeah. The next thing that we have is Ironheart. We already got introduced to this. Okay, I'm going back into another rant a little bit. This is the problem that I had with Disney Plus Day. So some of the stuff that we've been through already, that we've talked about, we already knew. We already knew that was coming out. Like a lot of this Marvel stuff that I'm saying right now, I already knew was coming out. I already knew that it was confirmed. I already knew a lot of the characters that were confirmed, all that stuff. So when we already know that these shows are coming out, and when you personally already announced it, why are you just gonna re-announce it with the same thing? Like, just why are you re-announcing it with like a poster? Why aren't you announcing it with a video, with the actor saying something about it, giving us just a little more to go off of? But they're just giving us a poster, which is just like, we already knew that this was coming out. You're not giving us any more excitement than we did a month or two ago when we already knew this. So, Dominique Thorne is going to be Riri Williams, a genius inventor who creates the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. So she's going to be Ironheart. This show I think, is going to come out after Wakanda Forever. Let me look up something real quick. Let me look it up. Sorry, guys. I'm like stuffy for some reason. Not for some reason. I am still sick. That's why my dad is not here. He's usually here for DNA reviews, but he lives with my grandpa. He lives with his dad. And so I don't want to get him sick and then get my grandpa sick. He just turned 90. Like, no. So we're doing a solo DNA this week. I don't know what year. I don't know what year this is supposed to come out or anything, but yeah, we don't have a year yet. But I think it's gonna come out after we get introduced to her in Wakanda Forever. That would make more sense. We already have so much stuff coming out, so we don't even need Ironheart to come out right now. But her, Riri, and Shuri are supposed to be best friends, and that makes sense if she's gonna make the most advanced. What is this? Let me show y'all this. This is so funny. What is this? Let's click out of this. This is so funny. Oh, I wasn't supposed to show y'all that yet. Look at this. What? I just go on Twitter and this is what we see. Like, I literally cannot. I can't with Twitter. I really can't. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I really hope that it's after, because she's supposed to be best friends with Shuri, which makes sense why she makes the most advanced Iron Man suit, because she's going to be working probably with vibranium of some sort and the vibranium technology, blah, blah, blah. So that's really cool. Next thing is Agatha House of Harkness with Catherine Hahn was announced, which I already knew. Which was something that I knew like a month ago when, I think it was announced like when episode 8 of What If came out. So yeah, like a month ago. And we knew it was Catherine Hahn, like, and we just get like a poster and that's pretty much all we got. We didn't really get like extra information. Let's see when it's coming out. I think it might be 2023. I would be surprised. I would be really surprised if it came out next year. There's no date for it at all. I'd be surprised if it came out. Yeah. There's no, well, it says coming in 2022. That's surprising. Why so early? Like, where's this gonna fit in? We have so much Marvel content now. It's so crazy. And the thing is, with the stuff that is coming out in 2022, why do we not have clips? Why don't we have people talking? Kevin Feige could have just talked the whole time. Kevin Feige could have been like, this is what's coming out. This is what it's gonna be about, blah, blah, blah. But no, nothing. I'm excited for Secret Invasions just from this little clip. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what gets you excited. The little bits, the sprinkles that they give us. This is what they gave us for Secret Invasions, and it's getting me hype because I just love that Samuel L. Jackson's gonna be in it. This looks great. He doesn't have his eye patch on. He has like we can see the claw marks from that cat. Just like, what does this even mean? It makes you like want to like do conspiracy theories, like wants you to get into it. Like he has like a blue eye going on here. It just makes you want to, yes, with wait, what? Yes, Deadline. A lot of sources confirm that Agatha's show. I'm hoping her show is a prequel of her in Salma. Yeah. Also, yes, Nick Fury with a gray beard. What does that mean? How many years past is this? And with Agatha, I am hoping that it is a prequel because we don't need anything after. I mean, Wanda has turned her into like what's it called? Like a neighborly person now. So we need a prequel of how she got to where she is, or how she found Wanda. That would be really great. Like what like energy did Wanda emit for Agatha to come there? So that'd be really interesting to see. And maybe she'll be in Multiverse of Madness of some sort. So yeah. With Secret Invasions, Samuel L. Jackson returns as Nick Fury with Ben Mendelsohn, the people, reprising his role as Skrull Talos. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me show you him. The guy that's always evil, but finally was a good guy in this show. He's always evil. This guy, Ben. He always plays an evil guy. Am I wrong? And he finally, so he always plays someone evil. So when I saw him in Captain Marvel, I was like, oh, he's going to be evil. And then he ended up being the good guy in the end. I was like, finally he gets something. Okay. So He's coming back as a Skrull. And that's going to come out, I think, in also 2022. Guardians of the Galaxy. We've been hearing this. We've been hearing about this holiday special for the last like 2 years now. We've been known that this is coming out. And it's coming out in December of 2022. I think it was supposed to come out this year in December, but it got pushed back because of COVID. But like, we've known about this. I think I've known about this longer than anything, honestly. Yeah, this is before Disney fired him. This was before all like the scandal stuff, not the scandal stuff, but like the canceling stuff. This was, yeah. But we don't know what it's gonna be about. We don't know why. We don't know how long. I have never heard of they've never done something like this before, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they do it. But I mean, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be our cast. I don't even know if Dave Bautista's gonna be in it, because Dave Bautista's done with his character. When is Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming out? Guardians of the Galax. Okay, there we go. 3. Oh, it's coming out in 2023. So it's gonna be after. So this thing is coming before Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And Dave Bautista, this is his last movie. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is his last one. He is done with this character. So they better use it all up. They better get him everything that they can do. Oh, hopefully we can get Kingpin from the Netflix Daredevil in the MCU at some point. Yeah. What's his name? Yeah. Specifically him. Cast of Daredevil. Like, you can't. Specifically him. Vincent de Onofrio. Yeah. Bring somebody else as Kingpin. I dare you. Like, it would just be disrespectful at this point, like, to bring in somebody else. He did so well at that character. Yeah. So I hope that they bring him back as well. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. X-Men 97. Yes, someone in the chat brought this up earlier, that X-Men is bringing back. They're bringing it back. They're doing a continuation, just like Star Wars did with Cold War. I know stuff, guys. It just I'm blanking all the time now. Clone Wars. Oh my gosh. Like Star Wars with Clone Wars with the season 7, they just kind of did a continuation. And so with X-Men 97, they're just continuing the show. I have not watched the X-Men series, this specific X-Men series. I haven't seen it, but it's coming out in 2023, so I have some time to like catch up. And apparently it's like super good. A lot of people are excited for it. I just hope that they don't mess up the nostalgia. Don't mess it up, guys. The show stopped in 97, so they're just continuing from 1997. Don't mess it up. Mess it up. When I seen the 97 reveal, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I know, because it was literally like everyone's super excited about it. I need to watch it now because everyone's like it's hyped. This is probably one of the most hyped out there because okay, see the thing is, this is something that I didn't know was coming out, so it's getting people hyped. But all this other stuff, let's see, something that I didn't know. I didn't know about Echo until they announced it. I didn't know. Yeah, everything else I knew. I knew about everything else except for Echo and this X-Men one. That's pretty much it. Yeah, it picks up from the last episode that came out in this series. And it's coming out 2023, so they're going to take their time with it. Don't rush it. Get it right. Get the animation right, you know? So we'll see. Don't mess up people's nostalgia. Next is What If Season 2. It's going to come out in late summer 2022. Hey, What If did pretty well. You can continue this show for as long as you want because it's What If, and you can go in any direction. Like with this episode of Doctor Strange, they went on 10. They dialed it up to 10 and they did anything that they could. They had Doctor Strange absorb all the power, or with episode 8, my second favorite episode, with Ultron just slicing Thanos in half, Ultron taking over the multiverse. Like there's you can continue this show forever, so I'm not surprised that they did a season 2. I knew that they announced it. They announced that they were doing a season 2 like after the T'Challa episode. So yeah, that's pretty cool that they're gonna do that. Let me know what y'all's favorite episode of What If was. My favorite episode, T'Challa's episode. It all came together so well in that 20 to 30 minutes. It was like it began and end with all the other ones. It kind of like we had our story and then just kind of like it was up in the air and you had to interpret it and blah blah blah. But with this one, we got to know our characters. We got to love our characters. They fought through it. They won. We got to see Chadwick Boseman. We got to hear him. It just, yeah, that's my favorite episode. So yeah, yeah, we're glad that we're getting more What If. Yes. Yeah, so more What If, right? This show, I at first was not excited about it. At first I was like, okay, we're getting more Spider-Man. We already have a ton of Spider-Man shows. My favorite animated Spider-Man show is Ultimate Spider-Man with like Nova and stuff like that. Those characters that come in, it's like it's a really good show. I do love that. Because it follows, so Ultimate Spider-Man, let's just go into that rant a little bit. Ultimate Spider-Man follows Spider-Man with Nick Fury, and Nick Fury's like, hey, you have a lot of experience, but you're cocky about it. So I need you to lead this team, but I need you to lead the team and not just be by yourself. And so he has to learn how to lead a team by himself pretty much, and not be like, oh, I'm solo and I can do it all by myself and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, no. And yeah, so it's pretty good. And so with this show, I thought it was just going to be like another Spider-Man show, but it's actually canon to the MCU. So it's going to follow the story before Peter Parker meets Tony Stark in Civil War. It's Spider-Man freshman, right? Freshman year, I think that's what it is. And I personally do not think that Tom Holland's going to voice it. It's going to be somebody else. He didn't even come back for What If, so I do not believe that he's going to come back for this. But it's going to follow him becoming Spider-Man. So we're probably going to see Uncle Ben. We're going to see that story. And I think that is something that I need. I know that a lot of people are like, I'm over the Uncle Ben story. But the thing is, I'm over the Tony Stark story. I'm over the, I don't know what I'm doing, I need help all the time story. I need a story where Spider-Man is solo, where he is struggling, where he is figuring it out. He like, oh, what is this? What is these new powers? How am I going to figure out this algorithm? I am super smart. I'm supposed to be like this really smart guy. So I'm excited for it now, knowing that it's part of the MCU and it's canon to our story. Let's see. It's coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's coming out. So yeah. Your favorite Spider-Man is the 90s? Yeah. Let's see. I'll be honest, if the actor was still alive, we would have gotten a spinoff with Chadwick. I know, because that episode was really good. A lot of people were raving about it. We really would have gotten a T'Challa, Star-Lord T'Challa series. For sure. Ugh. I am Groot. I am not excited. Let me tell you why. Because I am Groot. I mean, Groot only has 30 words. And it's I, and it's am, and it's Groot. So I am getting Minion vibes. That is my initial review for this, is that I think it's going to be Minions where he's like, I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. And it's going to be like for kids. It could be very kiddie. I don't even know if it's canon to the MCU. It probably is because it's part of MCU. But like Rocket better be there. Or Rocket better be there. Yeah. So we can have something, an adventure. Because if it's just Groot, I'm out. I'm sorry. I can only take so much Groot. We love him. Like, he's very cute, but in moderation, because it's like we don't know what he's saying unless he has like some subtitles or something, or unless Rocket's translating for him, but yeah. So that's kind of how I feel about it. It says original animated shorts. Oh, it's shorts, yeah. Original animated shorts explore Baby Groot's formative years before becoming one of the Guardians of the Galaxy sometime in 2022. So yeah, it's going to be I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot. It's going to be kind of like the kitty situation. So, and it's shorts. So it's not going to be that like anything serious. Marvel's Zombies. So we don't know yet. So the animated series reimagines the Marvel universe as a new generation of heroes battle against the ever-spreading zombie surge. So we don't know if it's going to be based off of what we've seen in What If, or it's going to be something completely new. And I'm actually kind of hoping it's something new. I'm hoping that it's going to kind of start from how the zombies started. If it's going to be the same as what we saw in What If, where it was Hank Pym that kind of messed up. And it was like Hope's mom that like brought this virus to Earth. And so I don't know if it's going to be something like that. That'll be really interesting. Or if it's just going to or if we're just going to follow right at the end of this episode where it's just like Thanos and Spider-Man and T'Challa. I don't know. But I think it's going to restart. I think they're going to restart it. And it said it was a series. Yeah, a series. So yeah. That's it for Marvel, guys. Let me know what you're most excited about for Marvel. I think my most anticipated show... I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm excited for two. One, because I love Oscar Isaac, just because he's just great. And so Moon Knight, I'm excited for that one. But just in general excited, I'm excited for She-Hulk because it is Mark Ruffalo's time. It is Bruce Banner's time to get his solo show. I know it said She-Hulk, so it's revolved around his cousin, but I really need to see where it's like Bruce Banner is leading a show, where Mark Ruffalo is leading a show. You know what I mean? Even if he's a what's it called? A supporting actor, like he's always been, but he's like up in front. So I'm excited to see that and see him help his cousin become this She-Hulk and things like that. So that's definitely my anticipated, but also Oscar Isaac. Yes. X-Men 97, She-Hulk, Moon Knight, yeah. So many Marvel stuff coming out, and I think most of it's coming out in 2022. So we have a lot of things to anticipate for TV shows, but for movies, the next movie we're getting is Spider-Man No Way Home, and then we're not going to get something for another 6 months for movies. We're not going to get a movie for another 6 months with Multiverse of Madness. It's coming out in May. Oh, a crime. We have to wait 6 months, you know? But the thing is, we used to get movies once a year or maybe twice a year. But now we in 2021, we got 9 projects: WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, What If, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, No Way Home. Did I miss something? That was 9 things this year. That's insane. So we'll be okay, but also like the movies. Yeah. Now we're gonna move on to Star Wars. Once again, I'm still very disappointed in what we got from this Disney Plus Day. Like, we know Obi-Wan is coming out. We've known for like a year. Okay? So I just needed a little something. And a little something is like a clip. Like just maybe like a yom. Maybe just like a little yom. Is that okay with you? We did hear the breathing. Well, I'll take that. We didn't get to see Hayden Christensen. We did get to see Ian McGregor talk about it. So I'll take that. I'll take it. I won't complain. I'll take it. But we needed more. Why? And also, why didn't we get more for Boba Fett? Like, Boba Fett's supposed to come out in December, right? We got a trailer at the beginning of November, which, yes, the beginning of November was 13 days ago. But can we get the actor talking? Can we get a cohesive, live stream. I will not stop complaining about how this was poorly put together. Bad Batch season 2. Yes, you're bringing up great points. No, nothing about Bad Batch season 2. I thought that was confirmed. Was it not? Is it? Is it not? Is it like Mandalorian just being like, here's a concept poster that's supposed to come out a year from now. Here's a concept poster for Mandalorian. Is there any Star Wars movies coming out? Well, the last time we had a Star Wars movie was like 3 years ago, right? 2018 was The Last Jedi. So let's see. The Last Jedi. 2017. Am I getting that wrong? Oh my gosh. Yeah, the last Star Wars movie we had was 2017. Or am I getting that wrong? What are we doing? What are we doing, Star Wars? So, yes, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's no clips that I can show you because of copyright, but it's all on Disney+. They talked about it. They had a conversation about it. And it's coming in 2022. Ian McGregor... Sorry, hold on a second. Sorry. Whew. Okay. Ian McGregor did say that him and Hayden Christensen will be crossing blades again. Which, how do y'all feel about that? Because a lot of people are not happy about it, which I'm like, why? Because the scene in episode 4 was very 1977. Yeah, it was very 1977. We're looking for 2021. Yeah, we're looking for 2022. You know? So it'd be great to see another scene because the way that Darth Vader has like a hold on us for the last 40 years, where he is so powerful that he can just stand there and he gains a presence. So we need to see him properly have a fight scene for once. You can just stand there. You saw that Rogue One scene. You know what I'm talking about. You just stand there. And you have people shaking. So we need another blade scene where it's like him going at it, like he's mad. Oh, you want to burn me? Oh, you gonna burn me? Okay, run it. Run it. So yeah, I need it. But a lot of people are not happy about it, which I'm like, why? Like, that's fine. Okay. You know? The Obi-Wan thing was leaked a couple of days ago. Yes, it was leaked. I think it was actually a day before Disney Day. It was leaked. So people saw it. Disney has been really bad about leaks. Y'all gotta get this together. Y'all gotta figure this out because you've been really bad at leaks. Ooh, this Spider-Man thing. I'm still mad. Ooh. Anyways, the next thing that we got, I didn't watch it, but it came out on Disney Day yesterday. Under the Helmet, The Legacy of Boba Fett. Just kind of like a information about how the character came about, who he is, just you know, a little biopic, why he's so famous, blah blah blah, things like that. Learn about the origins and the legacy of Star Wars legendary bounty hunter Boba Fett, now streaming on Disney+. So, you know, cool. Not a lot of things. Like, what do I say? What do I say to you? What do I say, people? Let me put that over there. So it's just kind of like, oh yeah. So that was all, by the way. That was everything. There was actually that wasn't everything. There was some things also with like Chris Heavens. Oh my gosh, Chris Hemsworth. I like put them both together. Chris Hemsworth. That'd be such a great name. Chris Heavens. I'm tired. Sorry. Chris Hemsworth is getting a show about like stamina and like being out in the wild and being like super strong or something like that. And Will Smith is getting the same kind of show on National Geographic if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Jeff Goldblum got a season 2 of The World According to Jeff Goldblum. Home Alone got a reboot, but like what, like, let me count. I'm gonna count how many of these are just reboots or reimagines. Let's start from the beginning. We're gonna count all of them because I don't think we can get an original idea. Two by the Dozen, Enchanted, Wimpy Kid, Project Rules, Chip and Dale. That's not really one. So that's 6. Not that one. 7, 8, 9. Not that one. 10. That's a season 2. 11, 12, 13, 14. Not that one. 15. Not that one. This is new stuff. New. Okay, well, no. 16. I guess that's a continuation, but I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the stuff was just kind of reboots, and like, I want new stories, but I guess we're getting that from Marvel. We're getting that from Star Wars. But with the Disney side, it's all reboots. It's all nostalgia based, which I'm just like, all right. I mean, even with the High School Musical, the musical, the series, with that season 3, it's going off of nostalgia. It's going off of Frozen, which, you know, cool. But, you know. So yeah. Like, come on, the first 2 or 3 are good. After that, they were meh. Yeah, I agree. Cheaper by the Dozen, I'm excited about that. Disenchanted, I'm excited about that. And then everything else, I'm like, this is really cool. This is a really cool concept. Anyways, let me know what y'all think. Let me go back to this live stream to see how long we've been at it. Let's see how long we've been here. Oh my gosh, an hour. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're good. That's a very long time. Anyways, thank you so much for coming on this live stream to rehash everything that we've seen on Disney Plus Day. Once again, it was a little bit lackluster comparing to DC Fandom or the Disney Plus Investor Day that we had back in December of 2020. Investor Day was really fun. They had Kevin Feige talking. They had the people from Pixar talking. They had the CEO. They had it where it was a presentation. And we didn't do a live stream for that because that's when our channel was really starting up. So we didn't do a live stream for that. But I would have loved to see something like that again for Disney Plus Day, but they didn't do that. But anyways, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I am also a film critic, so I get to see films early, and so I get to do reviews early on my channel. You can see some of those reviews on the channel, like Eternals, I got to see that early, and Shang-Chi, I got to see that one early, and like The Last Duel, like other kind of movies like that and such. So we do reviews like DNA on the Go every single week. There was something this week. But next week, we actually do have something on Monday. So subscribe because we have something special coming out. I'll also be dressed up again as Wanda because costumes required. And this is the only costume that I've made. So I need to get into cosplay. I need to start making more costumes. But anyways, yeah, subscribe to the channel because there's special things that come on this channel. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.